Guys, here we are. We're trying out version 2.0 of the pod. We now have Andrew Beatty in the house.
Got a visit.
Andrew,
today.
welcome,
Let's do
welcome.
it.
A guest. This is new territory.
It's my first time. Be gentle.
Okay. Well,
Ooh,
do we
all
ask?
right.
I guess we're gonna have to ask you some questions just based on the format.
I think so, absolutely, yes. Why are you on the couch over there while we're over here?
Because I am replacing Tom on the couch.
Oh, no! Oh,
It is
wow.
the interview time.
Oh, man.
I just made a technical decision. It has
No.
nothing to do with anything.
Tom helped clear off the table. He has that spot. I said I'm going to sit on the couch and watch.
Yep. There's so many things that we need to cover, and we probably won't in this one episode. I'm like an episode behind because I was at Fanatics Fest. So we're going to talk Fanatics Fest. We are going to talk Cooper Flagg, of course.
Number one.
We got to talk about the Red Sox being the Red Sox.
Red Sox, are they back to being the Red Sox? They had a good little run there.
Yeah.
And then they traded Devers, and they held on a little bit longer, and then swept by the Angels.
It was that
Brutal.
game. It was the game after they traded him. I was like, all right, we're on like a 3-4 game winning streak. I think it might have even got up to like 5.
Yeah, something like that. They were killing it.
Back down to earth.
I mean, Crochet hit a huge stretch, too, where he was just untouchable.
And he still is, right?
But he's not getting wins because we're just deciding not to score when he's in there. And
It's Pedro all over again.
yeah, it's Pedro. It's Sale had that problem at times.
All right, well, we can dwell on the terrible Sox later. I love the Red Sox. Just wish we were winning games.
Right. They need to win, but we'll see.
The most epic thing so far in the shop has happened, PR, marketing-wise.
What is
We met Cooper Flagg.
We met Cooper Flagg. I didn't. I was at a bachelor party. Dave met Cooper Flagg.
I met Cooper Flagg. One of
I
three
met him
people
through a
in this
video
room.
screen of your experience.
Yeah.
So tell us all about it.
Yes.
We, since February, I've been trying to plant the seed with this. And I've just been, you've been around, I've been manifesting, like, somehow I gotta work with him. I don't know how it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Victor Rios comes in and it says, yo, I got these In Flag We Trust shirts. Thanks for repping, by the way.
Oh, yes. You're welcome. I've got mine on. I've got my sweatshirt on.
Draft party last night.
Yes.
And I said, well, I'll carry them if nobody else, if I've got the exclusive. And he was like, done. Just done
we
deal.
go.
I was like,
Done
really?
deal.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Handshake.
Great deal.
Look, handshake agreements, I think to this day, both of us, or all of us, we do, right?
yeah.
You guys help out here. Andrew has first shift here, sidebar.
First one.
Yeah.
Got
First
it.
shift.
We're going to dive
You
into
did well,
that.
too.
Yeah. Made me some money.
All the money.
We love it.
While I was sitting on the tarmac waiting for my plane to never take off.
Andrew's just
plane-
ringing sales.
Yeah, the plane just doesn't take off. But anyway, going back to Victor, he gives me the shirts, and now I'm selling them. But still, I don't know how I'm going to meet Cooper. I'm just trying to raise money now for Ronald McDonald House charities, $5 for every item. A couple months go by, the McDonald's madness, McDonald's Chrome. I open 6 boxes. I pull a Cooper auto. I'm like fully invested in this.
Like a little kid again, just opening things up. You got that just joy.
Yeah. And so now I think, okay, cool. I'm going to move this card. So I sell that card for $3,500 in the shop, cash. We get into, at this point, I've signed up for Fanatics Fest because in my head I think Cooper's going to get drafted. This is before he declares. If there's any chance, and I looked at the dates, Fanatics Fest ends 3 days before the draft. Fast forward all the way to last weekend. Friday goes by, Saturday goes by. I'm there with Matt. Matt is from Newport. Matt now has a 1-of-1 Superfractor autoed 1010 grade
He's got the best Cooper Flagg collection in the world.
that I've ever seen.
Yep.
He brings it in, and he is willing enough to bring all the shirts down, drove it down in his truck. Huge shout out to Matt. I had Andre there with me getting all this footage. Sunday rolls around, and these two guys come up to the table, and we haven't really sold a ton of Cooper. It's Sunday, so I'm, whatever. I'm having a good time, made some good connections.
People are feeling some stuff out.
Yeah. I think people have worked the room to the point that they realized we were the only guys with the Cooper cards that were serious.
Right.
And these guys drop like $15K, like that.
Boom.
Me and Matt look at each other like, what just happened?
Who were these
That just
people?
happened?
What happened? Yeah.
We say, well, whatever, awesome, Sunday, woo.
We'll take it.
Come back like an hour later. Hey, I'm so-and-so. And listen, this Cooper Flagg is here. We go, oh yeah, we know, we just haven't seen him. He goes, yeah, he wants to buy some of his cards. I'm like, what? And we told him, you are the guys with the cards. I'm like, this is amazing. Like, no way this is happening. I just thought I was going to meet Cooper and get a photo. All I wanted was a picture.
Right. Yeah. Just to meet him, maybe shake his hand.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
it.
Just aim up a little bit, sir. Thank you.
Very tall in
Right.
person.
I mean, we've been selling all this stuff. The family, I'm wearing it right here. Like,
Yeah.
we love it. It's great stuff.
Like 5-6 minutes later, they roll up. Huge entourage, security, everything. I'm like, oh man, this is happening. This is great. We have all this stuff. Meet them, say what's up to Ace, mom and dad, Ralph and Kelly.
The whole family's there.
Matt McKenzie's there, their trainer, everybody's there. And he's looking through, he's trying to pick out some cards. Red and black, 1 of 1 from my side, $7,500 card. Goes over to Matt's side, picks out 3 other cards, triple auto, a couple other autos from his McDonald's and a Bowman. Tallies up to 20 grand.
Yep.
By now, you guys, we've all seen Topps is sharing the photo of me, Matt, and Cooper
Yep.
all over, and the video is going to be approaching 1 million views.
It's blowing up like crazy. I
Within,
know.
what, 3 days?
Yeah, 3 days. Matt just got back from the draft. He was at the draft on the floor. And after that moment, after he bought all his stuff, like, and we got a photo, I'm sitting here feeling like so validated.
Right.
I thought I was crazy. Actually, no, that's not true. I never thought I was crazy. But a lot of people did think I was crazy. Understandably so. I was early to market. But from February to now, I feel vindicated. Like, yep, I was right. I was long-term right. And you can't buy that kind of press for the shop.
No, you absolutely can't. I mean, we've been on the Cooper Flagg train for a long time now, and everyone that comes in here loves him. I mean, obviously we're in Maine here.
Mainers, yeah.
Like people love him, and I think it's just the door is opening now. I know with Duke he had an incredible season and people loved him, but being on stage,
I wish you
Number
guys
one
were,
draft pick.
I wish you guys were
Like,
there.
Oh, New York will happen again.
that'll be
should
fun.
be a good
We're
time.
going next year.
Yeah, we will go.
We'll bring as many of us as we can. Now, I think I'll do a booth, but I want to do something bigger. It costs, okay, so it's like $3 grand for a booth. It's not cheap,
Right.
but it's New York, so I also like understand. And
Right.
it's 3 days.
Okay.
There
so
was
it's not
over
per day.
150,000 people, yeah.
Right.
So look, it's well worth the traffic if we're going to do a quick review. Like the celebrities, I hung out with Gary Vee for a little bit.
I saw that
Said,
photo.
hopefully we'll get some more V friends. No promises,
Yeah,
but
people
he said,
love
"Email
it.
me."
People
Yeah.
love the V Friends.
Yeah, I bought some. I was like, gotta support my man.
Sweet. Yeah.
Me and Andre did the NWO entrance because they had a WWE
Yes.
entrance. It was so much fun. We did it on Sunday morning before they opened, where they said, "Hey, I know it's gonna get crazy. Can we just do one? We're vendors." They were like, "Yeah, of course."
Yeah.
Like, do you have NWO? They're like, I don't know. We're like, what? It's like, I was kidding. We got that.
Sweet.
It was just, there's too much. I don't think it's really set in. Because then we were all at the draft party last night
Right.
at Rivalries.
Yeah.
Getting to see him, like, what did you guys think? We've been talking about it forever, but what was your feeling when, he actually just got drafted by the Mavs?
Well, the full turnout was fantastic. Like, there were so many people there that just, even casual fans, they just heard someone from Maine is going to do something amazing real soon. And it just, the people and the electric atmosphere just in that one building. I can't imagine at all the different places that might have had something, but this place was on fire. It was great.
I mean, we had raffles, giveaways. There were a couple different news crews there. I was on the news, like
Dude, you were.
You
I
could
saw
see
you in the
me.
background.
Yeah, I'm on the background with
Yeah.
John Chrysos, I think,
Yeah.
was reporting.
Shout out Channel 8.
yeah,
Always
shout out to
holding it
Channel
down
8.
for a double play.
They love us. We love them. But it almost like, and you knew he was going number one. It's like, know, but it did have that feel of that validation of, yes, like we've been on this train for so long. And we've been supporting him and his family.
And I just defend Cooper all the time.
Oh,
People are like, well, he hasn't
yeah.
played. I'm like, have you watched any
right.
TV?
Right, yeah.
Remember we played the Olympic team?
I think he's going to be just fine in the NBA. He's going to fit in perfectly, and he's going to do his thing. So it was awesome. I mean, I can't remember the last time I got up and was standing
And
at a
cheering.
bar and cheering a pick, like, oh my God, he did. And the kids were going nuts.
Yeah,
lot
most
of
of the time
kids.
it's background noise, like, oh, who's up? Okay, cool. No, this was locked in from the get-go. Like, even all the pre-stuff that they were showing was all Cooper.
Yep.
All Cooper, all Newport. Marty Smith was in Newport with all the craziness.
Yep. It was awesome. What a show.
A kid from Maine, number one, not just drafted, but drafted number
And a small
one.
town from Maine, not our big towns.
3,000?
3,000 people, yeah.
I mean, Portland is what? Approaching 100,000 if you count the greater Portland area.
Oh, I don't even know.
But that's our big city.
Right.
That's like a
The
small.
state's probably 3 million, so that's some of these big cities.
Right.
Like in California, we are like an afterthought town.
Yeah. But
That's why when they did the highlights and everything, they threw a couple moose up there. It's like, yep, that's what we got up here.
and attending that the official In Flag We Trust draft party, we got the T-shirt that you're wearing,
That's right.
which is phenomenal.
Sponsored. Double play sponsor on the back.
Yep, we got sponsor on the
Sweet.
back, made by Victor Rios. Just great
Short print
T-shirt.
run of them too.
Short print run, only
Only
140 or something. Yep.
Yep.
Phenomenal. Just I don't know.
I can't believe that I'm in this spot. I didn't even open this place less than 2 years ago.
I just stumbled in here as a customer, and,
Yeah,
here I am now on the podcast talking Cooper. Here
I
we
was
go.
a tag along. Tom
Yeah.
was just like, hey, there's a new card shop. I'm like, all right, where is it? He's like, in Scarborough. I'm like, I have no idea.
It's
where we're
right
going.
here.
Also, you are always, and look, Andrew is the first one here every release day for baseball.
Yep.
Nobody has beat you yet.
I got to keep it going. I mean,
Yeah.
I love the top stuff. Series 1, 2, update, everything.
I was saying last night too, we got to keep the All-Star game tradition going and rip
Oh,
some
yes.
hobbies.
Yes, we'll
I'm
rip
not
some
gonna
hobby
keep the
boxes.
heritage thing going, maybe.
Heritage is better this year, I think.
Good to him,
I
no.
think.
Hey, I hit
It is
a
better this year.
crazy
Andrew,
case.
tell us.
Purple
Yeah,
backs.
tell us about the hobby box of Heritage during the All Star game last year.
So there was just some hobby going around, and apparently it's a case hit where if you get a purple refractor in a pack, but it's every single pack. I'm opening these up left and right. The guys next to me are just like, I didn't quite get anything. I'm like, hey, I got one.
I got one.
2 seconds later, hey, I got one.
And I was like, is that every pack? Open another one. I'm like, he's got every pack.
He got it. He got a
Boom,
hot
boom,
box.
boom,
It was every pack. Unbelievable.
It was
Did you get
awesome.
those graded and everything? There was a judge
We
in there.
sent
I
a
think.
couple, but
Couple were
the,
sent, but
the grades
yeah.
just some of
Wasn't
those
justified.
look, some of those cards, I don't know how they get produced, like the print lines though, not great.
Heritage.
And I'm sure the corners are a little rough as well. So
Yeah.
I always complain, and probably not with this pack. It's a nitpick, but also like sometimes it's hard to just open the pack.
Let's rip a pack of Topps Heritage right now.
Yeah, what do we got?
Oh, this is
Archives?
archives.
It feels like a bag of potato chips, and I don't want to ruin the corners. So nothing against the cards, but the packaging is tough sometimes.
And Heritage does kind of lean towards more of those cardboard style cards. which
Yeah, the
can be a
old
little
school.
Tough. Yeah.
They're bigger.
Got Garrett Cole, Vladdy Jr.
Tom just all the hits keeping
Oh,
it to
yeah.
himself.
Just,
They're all good.
I got a gold Jordan Beck rookie card.
Heyo.
We'll see how that
Colorado.
goes. Oh, Jackson Holiday.
All
We'll
right.
leave that here for Andre.
Yep. Be
We
like,
got
"Hey,
one of
what's
those
that
the other
doing?"
day. Yep, and they got the seal.
Are you sure it's not a redemption? Come on.
My
Yeah,
people
security kicked out of Target Redemption.
my people on my Facebook page with the Your Dad's baseball cards Facebook page will know what the Mike Mussina means. So shout out to my fans out there.
Mike Mussina.
I left Mike
Forever be haunted
I
by
left
that.
Mike Mussina off a starting pitcher list, and I got a lot of hate. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. I got screwed.
Well, out of that, are you picking like a 3-4 in there? Or?
No. This is just this was just a fun pack to pick up. Not much in this pack.
What year was that?
This is I
didn't
think this
look.
year 20. This is oh god. I think it's 2024.
Probably last year, yeah.
Yeah. Yep, 2024. But not bad. Yeah, the Jackson Holiday's cool. Look at that live rip.
Just live rips. We'll have to do.
Love it.
Next time, I'll pass out a pack to everybody.
Oh, all right.
We
Yeah.
can
Wow.
all
I brought my own. I brought my own from home.
Tom is special.
BYOP.
It's okay.
Yeah. Brought mine from home.
I don't.
Show and tell.
I do want it to slow down. I've come to the realization that it's never gonna ever slow down.
No.
No, you put the grind in early, and it's showing. And that first person through is going to be setting the pace. So
Yeah.
just keep that going.
Looking forward to Wiffle Ball tournament, July.
Yes. Is it July or is it August?
It was July. Mike emailed me. He said you were already on the email, but I said, well,
Yeah.
you should confirm that.
I don't think so.
And I also sent him my email.
What weekend is it?
The 24th and 25th. I don't
Oh,
know
yes.
what-
Yep. No, the 28th.
3 weeks after 4th of
No,
July.
25th, 26th.
You
Yep.
said 24, 25. We're just gonna work this out right here live on the show.
I don't know when that is.
Because that field
It's
is
like a Friday,
fantastic.
Saturday.
It's like a miniaturized
Miniature Fenway.
Fenway.
He's looking for a golf sign like they have. So
Oh, all right.
everybody has one. Golf Sicko type of deal. I think the other one's got a little bit of damage, but that's one of my favorite events. I don't know, being in the community now. Anytime Summerfest in August, like anytime there's an event, I want to be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just for awareness. Give away packs to kids, do raffles. We did so many raffles last year.
Yeah, we went to a Portland Sea Dogs game and handed out some packs there too.
I wonder, and we handed out Heritage. I wonder if somebody pulled the heater and just never told us.
Right? They kept it secret.
Yeah. I mean, we opened like one or two, so I know it wasn't a all purple pack,
Yep.
but they must have pulled something. We got to do that again. Go back to Sea Dogs. But the Red Sox, I haven't watched because I'm not interested in watching that anymore.
Hey, I'm a Nationals fan and I catch a couple of games from time to time, but
What's up with Cruz and Wood?
Wood is actually on a tear
Hammering
right
the
now.
ball, hitting home runs.
He's one of the few guys with 20 home runs, so he's developing a little more quickly than Cruz is, but he had an extra year or so, and Cruz
that's true.
is injured right now. So
Oh, he's hurt because everybody was like hammering him and like Kobe Mayo. Is Kobe Mayo also hurt, or is his batting average just not great?
haven't heard much on the Kobe Mayo side. I know Dylan's also got some contact issues right now because, I mean, he was drafted, 2 years ago as the number 2 pick, so trying to push him up early tends to happen. You got to build that contact first.
Can't all be Cooper Flagg.
No, not at all.
Dog. Cooper's
Nope.
dog.
7:26 and 7:27 for wiffle ball. Saturday,
So
Sunday.
he changed it up on me.
Well, that was an older one. Maybe he
Okay.
is trying to do Friday too. So
Yeah.
probably,
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday makes more sense.
but yeah, it's great. This is every town should do this.
Yeah,
And
I
and
don't
every
know why
town
they're not.
can't. I'm not taking anything away from Mike. Mike puts on an incredible.
Yeah,
an
he makes it
incredible-
unique.
I
With
mean,
where it's situated and who's involved.
It's in his front yard,
Yeah.
and he's got a
Dunk
little
tank.
miniature Fenway. He brings in the dunk tank. We had the double play table. We'll have to do something special
We will
this year.
step
for
it up.
So you got some
everything.
hot dogs going too, like the Fenway
they're
Franks?
grilling all the time, and it's a big fundraiser for Little League. It's
love that.
fantastic.
They raised. I'm curious. Well, I'll have to find out how much money they raised, but I bet they raised a bunch,
Oh, absolutely.
like in the thousands.
Yeah, for sure. Which is awesome because it just goes to improve our town's Little League program and fields and umpires and
This was the first year I sponsored Little League.
yes, you did. And your team made it to the championship.
We made it to the championship.
Hey,
I
there
had
we
to
go.
show up at least for the championship game.
Yes, that was fun watching that game. They lost, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I knew a bunch of kids on the other team that won.
Yeah, but you guys won your league,
Yes, my son won the Majors championship this year, which was awesome.
and I learned now they don't do trophies; they hand out rings.
Oh my God, the rings! I should have brought it in.
which
They
I think
have
is
rings?
why don't you just wear it every day?
Well, I sometimes do. I got one as an assistant coach, and
Flagg.
this is the closest to a real championship ring I'll ever get. So it was pretty awesome.
Plenty of time left. It's okay.
Yeah.
It does, and then they give the kids or everybody a chain so you could wear it around your neck.
Yes. Yep.
I like one
It
of
did
those
come
home
with a
run
chain.
chains
Yeah.
that are just huge.
Hey, maybe 10 years from now we'll have an independent league team, the
Hey,
double play team,
see,
and
I'm in.
just build double play up, and we'll take
Yeah.
home some independent league championship.
Sponsorships. I think if you get hyper local, what I'm learning now is if you're hyper local with your spending, it comes back to you tenfold.
Oh,
if you do the
absolutely.
broad, like, hey, we're gonna plug you into this magazine, and it doesn't. It's a little more sterile. It's less like personal. But Little League, I could just roll up to a game and like give the kids some hats or give them some, like you did gift cards. You said, hey Dave, just load some gift cards. I'm gonna give it to this school. There's a lot of ways to bring people in.
At the Cooper Flagg draft party last night, one of our shout out to Easton, one of our
Shout out to Easton.
one of our biggest fans. He was there with his family, and I had a couple Cooper cards in my pocket. So I was like, "Oh, do you have a Cooper card yet?" He goes, "No, just gave him one." You know,
Great timing.
kid loved it. He's wearing his double play hat. It was like-
That's all it is. That brand recognition,
The
and
rep-
people love
the rep
coming
it.
in. They're like, yeah, I
Absolutely.
want to have this, I want to have that, but they love the experience of being here too.
Dylan, you guys know Dylan.
Yes.
Yeah, he's like, Dave, my hat, it's like breaking. Can I just have another one? I think I found one, but now I've got to reorder. I'm out of those.
Right.
I'm running out of the Flagg hats and the Flagg shirts.
Stuff merch sells. That's good.
Good
The
problems
beanies.
to have.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that little extra exposure from being on Topps' little
Yo.
piece there just sent some sales through the roof for those.
Yo,
Tops.
it's nuts. I'm gonna blow that up and put it in the window, like a big window decal.
Oh,
Me,
that'd be cool.
Cooper and Matt,
Yeah.
just to let everybody on Route 1 know. Like, yep,
Oh, by the way,
what's up?
this is us.
We're here.
If anybody's driving by, be like, he's in there right now.
Yeah. Oh my God, did you see Coop? Gotta pull over.
I know. I wanted one of us to win the cardboard cutout of Coop.
I thought about asking, yeah, because they raffled it off for Ronald McDonald's house. I thought about asking the guy, like, hey, how much money do you want? What do
Right.
you want for that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He seemed pretty happy to win it, so.
I didn't want to ruin this moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But maybe, hey, if you're watching, like, I'll buy that for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. But if you want to bring it
Just
in.
reach out.
Yeah, but now we need Dallas Mavericks. Cooper, Standy. I
Wow.
need a double play Standy.
Yeah, you do.
Flag we trust, Cooper and Ace.
That
Here's
would-
the thing
that
that,
would be cool.
that we get, this year we're gonna go see Ace
Right.
at UMaine, so I want to have some more Ace and Cooper stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Going to see Ace is gonna be great. We're gonna go. We'll give away cards. We'll do our thing. and go.
UMO. I got the link with Bangor Radio, 92.9 the ticket.
Perfect.
Shout out to Jeff for hooking us up. Jeff was there last night.
Nice.
I just felt like it was important to reach out to folks that are like Newport, Augusta, and above, because like they know they
Right.
saw Cooper before we did.
Right. Oh yeah.
They had the inside scoop.
They saw Cooper as an eighth grader dominating the high school seniors.
Wild.
Yeah, hearing about him at 13 playing against 18-year-olds or guys at UMaine and dominating against them is just insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, like think back when you guys were in high school. Who was the standout player that you were like, why is this kid so big or so good?
So I went to high school with Lofa Tatupu.
Dude.
Who went
NFL.
on to the NFL. He was the quarterback of our football team in high school. Shout out King Philip Regional High School, Rentham, Mass. He was there, and I also went to elementary school with Nathaniel Hasselbeck, whose two older brothers, Tim and Matt, were NFL quarterbacks.
I've heard of those guys.
Yeah, so
So he's the third brother.
yeah, he was the one that they're like, go long, and they just kept throwing him the ball. He was fast, but yeah. So those for me, those were the two people
And you could
that
tell
were
right away. You were like, oh yeah.
they're just like, oh, these people are. I mean, going to having little league games and Don Hasselbeck, former Patriots tight end, is just there rooting for you. like,
sweet.
oh, hi. But yeah, so those are the two for me. What about you?
I can't quite remember standouts, but I just remember a few people since like back in the day. Tom and I did a lot of summer camp counseling, and there was a group or a family that was just electric fast. His name was Jarrett, and I don't know what he ever ended up doing, but he was going to be somebody to keep an eye on. And
Yeah,
just
yeah.
fast. Like he was a track
Yep.
star for a long time, and then he started getting into some football, and he was either the running back, wide receiver, and that kid was quick. He was hard to catch.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that family. They were good. Some of these kids, you can just tell they're just better than everyone else.
Yeah, like when I was a freshman at Chevrolet Summer League, we roll up and it's Nick Cantor Medley, casual.
Yep.
Guy goes on to be like ACC like Player of the Year, like leading scorer at Maryland, like potential draft pick. Just had some injury stuff happen and bad timing, but goes overseas and makes millions of dollars playing NBA or playing Euro League, whatever league. And you could tell. I'm like, this guy, we're in high school at the same time. This is not fair.
Right.
Ralph Mims, who played at Brunswick. I don't know if you remember Ralph Mims.
Don't remember.
He scored like 50 points in the state championship against Deering. They still lost, but he went to Florida State. So there was a couple guys. Ryan Flaherty ended up playing for the Orioles. Went to Deering.
Yep.
And there was
A few Deering kids. Ryan Reed.
was it the Westbrook Little League team was like maybe a couple years ahead of me that ended up going to like the championship run of everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
there was I'm sure there's some solid players through there. And there's a kid who got drafted up in Mount Ararat like 3 years before me. Can't remember his name, but he ended up doing some stuff for the Brewers. And
Yeah, Mark Rogers.
Mark Rogers, yes.
Yeah, faced him in Summer League. Never seen somebody throw harder, and I got one double off him to right field. I didn't even see it. I was like, all right, I'm just going to time up the fastball. Good luck. I missed twice. Third one I hit, and I was like, where'd it go? I looked down the right field line. I was like, oh, I hit it down the right
barely,
field line.
just fair.
And since he threw so hard, I hit it hard.
So it's like
Hard
you
in,
did
hard out.
minimal effort. It was just pure reaction off the bat.
Ended up on second base. I was like, sweet.
Nice. Hey.
I got a hit off
Count
a future major leaguer.
Perfect.
Last time I was good at baseball. But yeah, like, you see these people, they're like, these athletes are different. Like Cooper, he's just different.
Yeah.
Ace is different.
Yeah, they're.
It'll be exciting to see Ace up there, though, in that stadium, if they haven't changed it too much since I went to UMO. Because the floor was down here, and they built it up and had the stands above it. So I'm not sure if that's still
I don't know.
that they
I've actually
use,
never been to a game there.
No, I haven't either.
It's an older one that might be used for practice now, because they've done like that new track and field house and everything since. So I'm not
What do they
quite
got?
sure.
Alfond? Is that for the hockey?
That could be for hockey, and there might be a little extra there. So
Yeah, we're gonna be up at UMO though, watching the guys. I'm trying to figure out too, as we do the pod, like, I'm gonna pitch everything, but I'm like, where's this going? We bring in guests? Like, that's kind of why I wanted to set it up today, see what this format was like.
I think this is great.
a little test.
Yeah.
We just need a better guest next time. Oh, just kidding.
You know what?
Oh man. Yeah, I'm still just trying to get back from, like, catch up. Is it called the Pit?
Yeah.
I guess they still got it. The Pit.
The Pit.
3,100 seat multi-purpose.
Played volleyball in there, and that was fun.
You could
And
fit the entire population of Newport, Maine in there.
Okay,
Yes, you could.
great. Well,
Yes, you
so
can.
And I'm sure a lot of them will be there.
I guess we're going to have to battle them for tickets to see Ace
And the student section.
and the student section. I
Yeah,
gotta get
yeah,
on these tickets.
that's true. Yeah.
Well,
Devers.
Devers.
We
yeah.
traded Devers since the last pod.
I was not.
His first hit, I don't know if you saw it. It went to that area that's
In the
like,
gap.
start running, because he could go all three.
I was really defending him at first.
Me too.
Because he, like, statistically was so good, but now that I've heard a couple pressers, and then I heard that, like, he didn't talk to David Ortiz or ignored him, now I'm a little bit more like, okay, I kind of get why they traded him.
It is interesting how the Red Sox seem to have all these guys that they get rid of and then kind of openly, publicly say, well, we got rid of them because A, B, C, D, E. Like, and
They
this is
alienate
why.
their players.
They do. None of these guys are ever going to come back.
And it's not, you can't put it all on the Sox, but you can't put it all on Devers either.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it seems like it's more on Devers. Like, you're getting paid a lot of money. You're not even willing to change positions.
But as soon as he gets there, he's like, I'll play first,
I'll
I'll play
take all the-
third, I'll do DH, whatever you guys want.
Yeah. There was a lot more that we didn't see, I think, in that whole thing.
Sure.
And I think Cora's next. I think he's going to go. I don't think his leash
Okay.
is very long. I don't
Yeah.
think he's into it anymore.
It doesn't, I mean,
All
they're
his,
literally
like,
playing 500
connections.
ball.
Right.
And his connections and players are kind of phased out at this point. They have a very young group right now.
Right.
They need someone to direct that.
And I think I was talking to my college roommate Andy about this, and he had a great comment. He said that Cora's trying to coach his way out of town, but the Red Sox brass just isn't paying attention, so they haven't fired him yet.
That's it. No, that's a good point. They're not paying attention to a lot of stuff.
No, they don't. They don't seem to care, which is disappointing because when Red Sox baseball is Red Sox baseball,
summer.
it's peak.
It's all we care about. We care. We just don't have the money. And I get it. They have, like, who do they have? Liverpool. And
Yep, they've got
racing
Liverpool.
team.
They've got
Yeah, there was
F1
a little
racing. They have the Pittsburgh
backyard
Penguins.
Yeah. But LeBron owns part of the team. That rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
I'm not.
The
I'm-
Liverpool piece kind of was curious because it was like, yeah, you completely traded Devers and his $250, $80 million, but then Liverpool signs two crazy expensive guys, knowing that World Cup and everything else is like on the horizon coming to Boston as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't watch enough soccer, but yeah.
The Club World Cup is happening right now, I think.
It sounds.
I've seen a bunch of those jerseys. There was
Yeah.
a bunch in New York City. Downtown people
Yeah.
were wearing them, just
I
waving
saw
flags.
Fanatics Fest also had like football jerseys, like football X football, where it was like soccer kits but for football teams.
Those are pretty. Yeah,
Those
those are
looked
pretty
awesome.
nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, the merch. You guys would have loved the merch area. Mitchell and Ness. Shout out to Joanne Graham, who runs their events. I hadn't seen her in 10 years. Saw her at the All-Star Game in Cincinnati when I met her, 2015. Went up to her and she was like, she remembered me. It was crazy.
That's cool.
And she was like, oh, well, we're looking, what are you doing? I was like, I have a shop. She said, well, we're looking for shops to carry stuff. I'm like, but me, who do I need to talk
Yeah,
to?
let's go.
So, hey, fingers crossed. I'm working on Mitchell and Ness in the shop.
That would be
New
awesome.
stuff.
That's big too.
The networking was so good. But I'm exhausted, man.
I bet.
It's a lot of connections, a lot of people, a lot of faces,
Yeah.
all in a short time.
We're on the map, though. Feel good.
Good. Yeah, I mean, we should.
More Dallas Mavericks basketball.
Yeah, we have the Mavs game on at the shop.
The number one Mavericks team or shop right here.
Yeah.
Well, and Celtics won't. I mean, they'll compete in the East this year, but they're not going to be.
Yeah. Well,
We're gonna be watching Dallas.
It's a mystery. Yeah, I'm going to
it'll be
watch
fun.
It
all
also
Cooper
looked kind of
games.
easy for the Celtics. So I'd say easy, but the East in general is going to be down because there's no Halliburton, there's no Dame Lillard.
Everybody-
Giannis could be traded.
Achilles.
No Tatum.
The
That
Achilles
leaves
of the East is everybody's Achilles.
That leaves the Knicks, the Hawks,
Yes.
and the Magic
Right.
as like the top three teams to try to compete.
Magic would be sneaky good.
They
Yep.
can be.
Any team that wants it can go get it if they make the right moves. But
I'm going to watch so many. I'm just going to get NBA ticket or whatever because I got to watch all these Cooper games. We flying to Dallas. Like,
I mean,
all in.
Celtics we're looking at, as of right now, it's Jaylen Brown, Anthony Simons, Derek White, and Peyton Pritchard, right?
all right, that's,
And then
look,
throw Luke Cornett in there.
Luke Cornett
Yeah, just-
games.
And
need
Nemi
a big-
Esqueda.
Cornette
Dude.
did sound off on that game, and that was a lot of fun to watch.
Luke
Yeah.
Cornett games.
When
You think Horford's coming back?
Yeah.
All right. He's on.
Just to
he's
bridge
not
the
signed.
gap, one
Yeah,
more
we got-
year
we got
for
some
Big
players.
Al.
One more year, Big Al.
No
we
more
need
Drew,
it.
no more Tingus.
Nope. So, and no Tatum this year.
Like, do the Celtics play the Mavericks like at home
Well, if they do, it's going to be sold out.
Yeah.
already?
I'm trying to get to Summer League. No, I mean, there'll still be some tickets, but
Oh, going to a summer league game would be cool.
yeah, Vegas.
Watch Coop dominate those guys.
Yeah, and then look at people and be like, well, it's not regular
Oh, it's
season.
just summer league.
I'm like, oh, when is it going to end? Well, it's not the playoffs. Well, he only won one championship. Like, that's what it's like.
They're not trying. Oh,
Crazy take.
Yeah.
This is how I look at Cooper, similar to how people looked at Jordan. People are going to call me
Well,
crazy. I'm not saying they're the same player at all, or he's going to be him, but in that regard, that's how I'm like considering him. He's that type of special player.
That's high.
He is special
high
too.
regards
On
right there.
wax.
Yep. All right.
Second youngest number one pick to LeBron by, what'd you say, 6, 8
8
days?
days.
Right.
So,
If they reschedule the draft, you got to beat that.
yeah. June 26, 2025, I'm saying that. That's how
All right.
that's how I think about Cooper.
Generational talent.
Yeah. Newport, Maine in the house.
He
Okay,
could be
cool.
a billionaire.
I like the 3-person. I'm going to try to add another camera next time.
Sweet. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, shout out to
right
Tops holding it down with the direct.
Thank you,
and,
Tops. We opened some Tops.
Authorized
Love Tops.
retailer. Shout out to PSA. We send cards with PSA. Hopefully Mitchell and Ness soon. In Flagg We Trust. You can get your shirts in flaggwetrust.com, doubleplaycode.com. Come in the shop. I ship them all, literally me. Come buy your cards. Come hang out. You might see these guys here too.
It'll be great.
I'm always here.
Yeah.
Tom's always here.
Tom sleeps in the back.
I'm a
actually.
special
Yeah.
guest.
Living situation is
Hey, yeah.
interesting.
Come on in. Get some cards. We love it.
Cards, balls, all of it.
All right. Well, hey, Red Sox, we'll see what happens. We'll be talking about them probably every episode because that's what we do.
Yep. Any final thoughts?
Trace Leches.
Trace Leches.
All
Caitlin
right.
Clark. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, y'all. Peace.